what's up, guys? Welcome to the Red Tape Podcast. I'm your host, Demerious Nelson. This is brought to you by For the One Media, where we move progressively forward in a conservative way. I hope all is well out there, guys. It's a great day. I'm getting ready to go to see General Mattis, Secretary of Defense, former Secretary of Defense, and just hear what he got to say in his great leadership. But today I'm going to talk about strategy, thinking of him. Strategy, guys. We got to have strategy in everything that we do. And that's just what we're going to briefly touch today. All right? Y'all stay tuned to the Red Tape Podcast. All right, guys. I thought it was fitting, since I'm getting ready to head to this event to meet General Mattis and hear what he had to say on leadership and things like that. I thought it's fitting to talk about strategy, just really quick and just brief, real quick, guys. 10 minutes tops. Just give me 10 minutes. That's all I need. But no, I just thought it's significant, man. I know people ask me how I do what I do, and I say I got to have a plan. You got to have a plan in everything you do. But even before you can have a plan, you got to have the kahunas to do it. You got to have the drive. You got to have the will. You cannot be afraid. You have to be able to get out there and make it happen. That's number one. Number two, you do have to have a plan. You do have to have a strategy, because the devil is in the details. Any great general, any military strategist, economist, anybody, a lawyer, doctor, they have a plan. Now, things can go awry in the plan. Things can alter the plan, but having a plan is worth its weight in gold. Because if you have a plan, you can change and alter and do whatever you have to do, but you have the standard in place of how you're going to go by attacking it. In one way, also, when you make a plan, share it with other people. Help them, people that you can trust, to show you the right way. You can also talk to strangers. I talk to people every day. Hey, you mind listening to this? See what they say. If you have an opinion on it, let me know. That's why I network with everybody, from social media to when I go out. I'm always asking people, what do you think about this? How can it be better? What do you see wrong? Because I want to have the perfect strategy. Now, I know not any strategy is ever perfect, but what's perfect about a strategy is that you get to implement it. That's what I love about it. The only imperfect strategy is never to apply one. For me, if I see a person out there and giving it their all and doing the best they can to make that dream, that reality, building that family, building that friendship, and they have a strategy to those things. Now, it has to be organic as well. You can't just force things when you're coming up with a plan. It definitely has to be organic, but I just want to know, it's great if you can have a strategy, if you put things in place to help you grow. 3 things that I do with anything: if I have a plan, a dream, if I wake up from my sleep with an idea, I write it down. You cannot achieve anything in life unless you write it down, okay? You don't know your history. The Constitution wouldn't exist. All these great books, the Bible would not exist if we didn't write it down. Remember, if you don't write it down, it didn't happen, so it doesn't matter. And once you have that strategy for a business or a plan, the next thing you have to do is work it out and think far ahead. That's what I try to do with what I have. I try to think beyond my lifetime. And it's important for me to think beyond my lifetime, because I'm trying to pass something down to my family, to my great-great-great-grandkids. And hopefully I can leave a plan in place. That's what I think is so amazing now. If you get a chance to go to the Bible Museum, and they have this machine called it's a project that they have where you can go in there in the audio booth and talk. So people come there from generations down the line or centuries later, they can come in and look at you, the audio, the video of you talking and telling your story of how you became a Christian. I think every family should do that. Leave journals behind, leave videos behind, have a strategy so your family can have a way of knowing how to navigate situations that aren't the best. Strategy. As men, if you don't have a strategy, shame on you. You got to have a plan. Now, if you don't know how to get there, you just got to talk to people that are where you're trying to go. Sometimes you got to just walk up to strangers, because all of us don't have good family members that we can go to, successful examples of people. Go to your principal. Go to your employer at work. A lot of times, a lot of successful people want to share the knowledge, but they think people don't want to know. Like my boy, he drives Uber at times. And he does that so he can network and get to learn other people and figure out how they think. That's a strategy to help him grow in whatever it is that he wants to do in his life. So you have to be unconventional in the way you implement your strategies a lot of time, in the ways that you think of things in life. Because, life throws all type of things at you, but you got to be prepared, because remember, the devil's in the detail. We all can see the big things coming, but what always gets us is the little things that nobody ever talks about. What always gets us is the little things that we thought that we really didn't even need to know. Like a clause in the contract. You look on the TV, hear the guy at the end of the commercial when there's some cheesy commercial, and they talking real fast. Because he knows the devil in the detail, and most of y'all are going to turn it off anyway, because you don't want to hear what's being said. So you got to make sure that you're paying attention. So when you implement your strategy to help make the world a better place, because that's what we all trying to do in our business and our personal life, is to ultimately make better communities for us to thrive in. And you cannot thrive in a community with bad strategy. So I just want to say that again. You cannot strive and thrive in a community if you lack strategy. All right. You dig that? So that's what I want to say today briefly, because like I said, I'm getting ready to hear General Mattis speak, because I want to see how this man went from where he was. Because I remember seeing him when I was deployed in Qatar, and now seeing him transition out of the White House, and out of that, now he's written a book, and I just want to hear his story and hear his leadership and how he thinks, because I know, if I can recall, he's never been married. He's always dedicated himself to his job. And I think that's great. If things get in your way, things that distract you in life, you have to remove them from it. It can't be a part. Yeah, we can be friends, we can hang out, but right now it's not a part of the plan. So it's nothing against you, but I got to get this done, But we can't do our plan without people. Believe that too. You can't achieve what you want to achieve without the people around you, because they're going to be the ones. You need people that are going to be solid with you and going to tell you when it's crap and let you know when it's an excellent idea. Now, if every idea you're throwing out and they all saying it's crap, then you might need to check them real quick and see what's really going on. What's up, man? Why y'all saying my stuff crap? What about it? And they don't have an explanation, and don't have a great way of articulating an intelligent thought and conversation with you, why they say this don't work or why it could be better. If they can't do that, then they just BSing, okay? And you can overlook them. So, all right, I'm going to go talk to somebody else, all right? Because the power is in the number of the people. So the more people you talk to, the more power you gain, the more knowledge you gain, the more understanding of yourself, and to see what the people out there want, so you know how to deliver what you're trying to deliver. If it's a product, whatever it may be, a business idea, whatever that idea is, you need to take it to the people, because they will, I promise you. That's every president that's been in the White House and their hair turned gray, except President Trump so far. Because they understand that the people will let you know how they feel. They don't hide it. Believe it. So if you tell people and they're like, you want my honest feedback, I'm going to let you know. Now, they might BS you the first time just because they want to save your feeling. They want you to stay inspired and all these things. But, you ask them again, they're like, all right, bro, look, bro, I don't want to tell you for real, but I see you going down this rabbit hole real fast. So let's talk about it. Because I'm always willing to talk. If you need somebody to talk to you about business and strategy, investing, the economy, holler at your boy. And if I don't have the answer, I'm going to get somebody with an answer. If you want to figure out and have a better way of planning things, holler at me. I don't know everything. I know a few things, but I can definitely help you. And if I don't have the answer, I'm not afraid to get it. That's one thing about me. In strategy, never be afraid to ask questions. When you're coming up with a strategy, never be afraid to jot down. Brainstorming is the greatest thing to building, because you can see everything. You can throw it all on the wall, and you figure out what works, what will help that plan to come. That's what you kind of got to be have the mind of an engineer at that moment, to pull this piece from that piece and make something beautiful out of it. If it's just making your home better, that's great. If it's helping you have a better schedule for yourself because you want to have a better, healthy life, you want to have a more balanced life, you got to have a strategy. You got to have a plan. Now, those things change because, hey, life is life. But you still have that plan. And if the plan does not work, do not be discouraged. Okay? I've had many plans that fell. It just disappeared in a black hole. Gone. And that's okay, because I don't stop, because I know I need it. So then I come do something else, because the plan is what matters. Believe it. All right? So y'all keep going with the strategy. Keep doing what you have to do. Keep living. Keep loving. And guess what, guys? I got to go. So y'all have a great day. I just want to make sure I talk to y'all today. All right? Hey, this is the Red Tape Podcast. I'm your host, Demerious Nelson. This is brought to you by For the One Media, where we move progressively forward in a conservative way. Y'all have a good day. All right? Be safe out there. Peace.